Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carrie Jane, and today we're going to be doing a requested video. Nicole, if you're watching right now, great. Let me know if there's anything else that I can emphasize for you in this video. I reached out to you online and I don't know if you got my message, so I really hope that you're able to receive this message today. And if not, I'm sure there's a lot of 5 life paths out there who will benefit from this video for when they encounter this particular year cycle that we're going to be talking about today. So Nicole is going through a personal year cycle of 4, and she is a 5 life path. Now, I wanted to publish this video as the same time as my 5 life path video, so that there was context to what I'm about to say so that it would make more sense. But in a nutshell, the 5 life path in our 4-year cycle can be a difficult one. This is not because bad things are going to happen to them. And if you watched my series on the personal year number, I do explain in a couple of videos that a personal year number is not a predictor. It does not predict what's going to happen to you in that year. It's just going to tell you what energy that you're going to be moving in and what you should be focusing on for the year. But going back to what I was saying, this can be a difficult year for the 5 because you're taking the kind of chaotic, spontaneous, fun energy of the 5 that wants an adventure and shoving it through a tube of 4 energy. And 4 is all about stability. In my personal year number, I said it's basically like doing your taxes. It's just plain hard work. It's a to-do list. It's making sure everything in life is in order. And so it's a slow energy. It's not like the fast-paced entropy of the 5. It's much more structured and much more rooted in this way. So because of that, it can be frustrating at times for the 5 because it's not that much of adventure. It might be a very boring time for you, or you might get frustrated because it's not moving as fast as you'd like it to. However, the 4 is a blessing for the 5, and this is because it's going to give you stability. There is the 5 that is going to really love this year because of what's happening in your life. It just might be that you've had a really difficult, chaotic life so far. These past few years were really hard for you. There was a lot of changes that you didn't want, and it was very stressful and possibly even traumatic. So if you're in that state, then the 4 can be very welcoming because it finally gives you a chance to take stock of what's going on and develop roots somewhere stable that you want to, so that you don't have to be in this chaotic energy anymore. For the 5 that isn't going through this and you are having a difficult 4 year, my advice to you is that change your perception about this year and see this long to-do list as a sort of toolbox to get to where you want to be. And the next year you're going to be in a 5 year, which will bring the adventure and the fast-paced energy that you want. However, if you don't do the work in the 4 year, you won't have an established foundation or whatever that you need in order to partake on that adventure. So for example, perhaps you've always wanted to travel and finally you are seeing a space of time on the horizon where you might actually get that opportunity. The 4 years is the best time to accumulate the savings that you need for that trip, to make the plans that you want to carry out, and then get everything in order, get your passport together, get the paperwork that you need in order to do what you want to do. But that's just one example. So just keep this in mind, that if you put in the work of the 4, the fast-paced, the faster-paced existence that you crave and that you will be much more comfortable in will be more enjoyable, and so it will be worth it. So keep your hopes up. If all goes well, you will emerge out of the 4-year with all debts paid, a workable plan, and a clean slate, and you will feel much better, and not only will it help you for the 5 life path, but for the years to come after that as well. Now, when I sit down and do a reading with someone face to face, there are a number of things that we can go through, not just what I just explained, and it really depends on the person, because there's so many areas of our lives that we will need to do work in the work of the 4. It could be in matters of relationship. It could be, physical matters such as money or a household or etc. It could be spiritual work. Maybe you are a light worker, or maybe you are just entering this realm of spirituality and you need to kind of do some more study and sitting with yourself and doing just plain hard work. Maybe you need to purge something in order to embrace the next year and the rest of your life the way that you're meant to. That's just one example. If you're in relationships, maybe you need to do work on yourself in order to have a healthy relationship. Maybe you need to work on your marriage. Maybe you need to work on your divorce. That's a possibility as well. That may be something that needs to come to fruition, perhaps literally, like there's paperwork involved that you just need to get through in a divorce. And then on the other side of that is this brand new life that brings so many new opportunities. It will really depend on the person, and when I sit down with you, I'm not just looking at your life path and your personal year number. I'm asking you questions about what's happening in your life right now, because these are relevant. I'm not psychic. I'm not going to sit down and say, I know that this is the career that you want and you're in this relationship right now and this is what you need to do. That's not what numerology is about. It's sitting with me and breaking down, okay, what's in your chart, which is your toolbox in life. How is the 5 life path going to react to this situation that I know you're in? What's my advice for this situation based on the point that you are in this spiral of life? How can we help manifest what you want to manifest at this time? That's basically all I have to say for the 5 life path right now in the 4-year. However, if you happen to be a 5 life path in a 4-year, let me know how it's going. Ask me any questions that you have and are curious about. Let me know what you think about this video, what you agree with, what you don't agree with. And thank you so much for watching. Next Friday, I will be sharing with you the 6 life paths, so stay tuned and have a lovely day, guys.